when I hear the sexual transmutation semen retention thing with LOA, I think Napoleon Hill. And I don't know if you know this or if people on this call know this. I've made a couple videos about it, or at least in passing. Napoleon Hill, in my opinion, is a charlatan, like just a complete fraud. Who basically made up. Think and Grow Rich is literally fiction. I mean, he didn't meet those people. It was made up in his head. Like that's what actually happened. And like he was involved in like multiple, I think like arson events in his life. There's this great Gizmodo article written a couple of years ago. It's linked on his Wikipedia page, I believe. That just kind of goes over Napoleon Hill's life in a very hard to dispute way. There's some facts where you're just like, this guy was a charlatan. Like, and I know that might be controversial to say, and it's obviously just my opinion. But I don't trust Napoleon Hill as far as I can throw him. I trust W. Clement Stone, who was tight with him. But I'm shocked in this day and age when so many of these people have been outed that Napoleon Hill still has the standing he does in the self-improvement and law of attraction space. Because like, if you do just like a little bit of digging, like if you read that Gizmodo article, you're like, this guy was full of shit. Like this guy was basically a criminal. So when I hear sexual transmutation and Napoleon Hill, I'm like, oh, that's probably bullshit. It's because of Napoleon Hill. And I mean, obviously, Napoleon Hill said a bunch. Think and Grow Rich is a fantastic book. Okay, I mean, it might be fiction, but it's phenomenal. And the part I particularly like is these imaginary conversations he had with all these people. That round table mastermind. I think that's how he wrote the whole book. He just made it up in his head that he had these actual conversations with Thomas Edison. I think he actually met Thomas Edison, but with like Ford and Carnegie and blah, blah, blah. So I like the yogic sexual transmutation, the karmic stuff like that I could see there being validity to it. I don't know nearly enough about it to give any type of intelligent opinion in terms of manifesting. You're definitely generating some kind of different energy when you are focusing your sexual energy in such a way.